moldy frozen cantaloupe. That's how much I love you guys. I froze this just to shoot it for you. Looks like I hit off to the side a little bit. That's okay. We can shoot it again. Mayonnaise and ice. I call it Mayonnaise. Okay, a bit of a strange result here. If you look at the shooting video, there was a pass-through. The bullet hits the berm. But the mayonnaise seems to have shifted over to heal the wound channel. I think I may have accidentally invented the T-1000. Half ketchup, half ice. It's catch ice. Some accuracy testing at 35 yards. I am a notoriously slow shooter, so if you get bored, and you probably will, just go ahead and use the scrub bar to fast forward. Okay, here's a closer look at the target. I put a white piece of paper underneath so we can see the holes a little bit better. Now, as you can see, I've got two flyers in there, and with the two flyers, the group opens up to 2.74 inches at 35 yards. Now, those flyers are all my fault. Don't let the two flyers lead you to think the gun has precision problems. I actually do have some slight vision problems, so when using a red dot sight, I don't see a crisp dot like most people do. I see something a little bit more that looks like this. Anyways, if we ignore the two flyers and just focus on that tight 4-shot group there, we get 0.655 inches at 35 yards. Now that's pretty darn good. Hey guys, Mr. Wheel Gunner back with you again with another Performance Center revolver from Smith & Wesson. This is the 629 44 Magnum Hunter. It has a 7.5 inch barrel. Now that's just the barrel. If we include the big muzzle brake here on front, that actually increases the overall barrel length to 8.75 inches. And yes, that brake really does make a big difference. In the shooting video, you can see that I ride the recoil a little bit. I just do that for dramatic effect. I kind of loosen the grip a little bit. But don't let the muzzle flip fool you. If I kept a better grip on there, the muzzle flip would not be that pronounced. And even with riding the recoil like that, the recoil impulse is actually pretty mild. This is one of the softer shooting 44 Magnum revolvers out there. It has an integrated true spec Picatinny rail. I mentioned true spec because some guns out there have a Picatinny rail, but when you actually go to put a Picatinny only accessory on there, you find that it doesn't fit because it's actually a Weaver, not a Picatinny. So this is a true Picatinny spec Picatinny rail, not some Weaver pretending to be a Picatinny. It is a stainless steel gun, and as you can see, it has a duotone type of finish. I did call Smith & Wesson to find out how they put the black finish on a stainless steel gun, and they told me it was a type of PVD, the physical vapor deposition, or deposition. Not quite sure of the pronunciation. Anyway, some people just call it PVD, and yes, that's the process that Smith & Wesson uses to get the black on this particular gun. This gun also has a chrome trigger and a chrome hammer, which I think adds pretty nicely to the duotone style. Nice accenting with the chrome trigger and hammer. Now this gun did come with its own optic. It's got or came with a UTG brand optic. It's actually pretty good. It has 2 settings. You can choose either the green dot or the red dot. So it's not a bad optic. I did replace it with the Vortex Venom because, well, alright, I'll just confess, I didn't like the aesthetics of that UTG. I mean, look at it. It looks like a soda can on top of the gun. It just ruins the really sleek lines of this gun. So yes, it was a decision out of vanity to put the Vortex Venom on there. But in my defense, I didn't degrade the optic. I mean, Vortex makes good stuff, and again, the UTG is good too. But I didn't go to Walmart and just buy some tactical looking optic just to make it look cool. At the very least, hey, I replaced a good optic with a quality optic, the Venom. So say what you want about me being vain, about keeping my gun looking slick. Hey, again, at least I did not degrade the quality. Okay, while we're talking about aesthetics, I as cheesy as this gun might seem, it looks like something from an 80s sci-fi movie, but you know what? It works. It absolutely works. And I think the reason for it is the fact that its lines kind of echo the lines of the Model 29 long barrel. It's got the long barrel. It's got the short lug, just like on the old Model 29. So again, even with the futuristic looking stuff, that big muzzle brake and the almost cheesy billboarding, you've got, in case you forget what kind of gun you had, you've got 44 Magnum Hunter on one side, and then in case you forgot who made it, you've got Performance Center billboarded on the other side. Despite how cheesy the billboarding is, it just works on this gun. It's like it owns its own bombastic nature, combined with the classic echoing of the old long-barreled Model 29. I know the Performance Center stuff can be very polarizing, so I'm sure there will be people out there who think this gun looks just way too cheesy. But for me, it works. This is, in my books, there's another home run by Smith & Wesson. And that wraps it up for this overview of the Smith & Wesson 44 Magnum Hunter from the Performance Center. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys next time.